What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be working on my drives. I've been working on my drives, except what's going to be different today is that I'll actually be utilizing something I've learned from a tutorial. I've been watching DEG Spin Doctor or Disc Golf Spin Doctor on YouTube, and I think he's really helpful. But the first video that I'm going to reference is called Do This to Rotate Your Hips in Disc Golf Backhand. I think he just came out with it like a day ago. He was showing some different throws that people will do whenever they're driving. And I know for a fact that I am the sumo thrower. And what that means is after I drive, and my leg will come around like this. And the way he did it is like you're a sumo wrestler. And he's totally right. I mean, I knew a couple videos ago when I was watching, I was commenting on it because I can tell it's slowing my body down. I knew that it wasn't right. So that's the first video I'm referencing when I'm talking about the sumo. And then the second video is planting like Paul Macbeth, the sweeper drill. And basically what he's talking about is making sure that you have shifted your weight from your left foot. So he kind of looks like this when he's on his left foot over to his right foot. And it's not so much shifting your hips as it is planting on your foot and kind of going with that momentum. And I'll be honest, it was really awkward trying to figure out how to do that. I feel like I was like doing some like 2000s, 2010s dance. I was like doing this, trying to figure it out. Typical 30-year-old white male, right? But I started to kind of get a feel for it. There's a Latitude 64 tutorial where they say to have your right foot perpendicular to where you're aiming and to have your back foot at a back 45. And it's the same. He has it back 45 on his back foot, but he actually kind of has both feet at a back 45 when he's first starting. So he has his weight on his left foot, puts his toe down and then his heel down, and then he kind of shifts his weight. Got his right leg bent, left leg planted, and then as he shifts, it kind of switches completely. And there's a lot of gravel in my backyard, so I'm kind of slipping and sliding, but I'm going to back up a little bit here, kind of go over it real quick. I've got my weight on my left leg, bending my right, and then toe down, heel down, and as I'm doing that, kind of turning. So I'm kind of thinking about it like when I have my weight on my left leg, I've got the weight on my heel, and the weight on my right leg is on my toe. And as I switch my weight and put that weight on my right heel, it's going to switch to gradually as I turn, I'm going to roll my foot onto my toe, and it's gonna be a kind of natural motion where this foot ends up turning, whereas it was originally this foot that was turned. It really took me a while just standing in my living room in front of that video just to figure it out, but I'm just gonna give it a few tries. It felt really good when I was practicing earlier, and then I'm gonna try throwing it into the net, and of course I'll get it to where y'all can see the net as well. So starting here, right, left, right. And I'm not going to go super fast just because I want to kind of get a feel for it. But it does feel a lot more natural than when I was going like, I feel like a ballerina or something because my left leg is just going way out. And it doesn't do that at all whenever I do this weight shift. So we got boom, boom, boom. You can see as I'm turning on that foot, instead of my leg going out, it's just pivoting, and it's giving me that natural hip motion as well. I'm gonna go ahead and change the camera position and actually throw it because I think that'll help me out a lot and give us more to look at anyway. I'm actually gonna throw it so that I can get a feel for how it feels, see how I like it, actually putting it into practice. But yeah, I'm just gonna do right foot, left foot behind with my weight staying on my left foot. And then just like he says, right toe into and I'm going to try really hard not to reach back and start moving forward until my right heel hits the ground. That way I can. That actually already felt good. Let me actually try just standing still and doing it. So we got like this. That felt good. I like that. I was not power gripping though, so I'm gonna power grip. That feels really good. Way better than what I was doing. I feel more powerful already. So maybe I just need to do a 45 on my front foot going back. That way I can pivot properly. That went to the right. That also, I did it with my, I did it with my left leg. I really have to like focus in order to not mess up. So weight on my left leg, going into my right leg. Yeah, and I mean, I still turned with the momentum, but I kind of kept my leg closer. Again, I don't know what video I was watching, but they were talking about ice skaters and how ice skaters, when they have their arms out, they don't turn very quick. But when they bring their arms in, that's when they really start to gain some speed. And it's the same exact thing. You know, if you've got your big old leg floating on the outside of your body, it's going to slow you down. Weight on my back leg, shifting to my right. Feels pretty good. I feel like, I don't know where I'm doing it. I'll see it whenever I look at the video, but I'm kind of putting my right arm out, and I feel like I shouldn't be doing that. Left leg. That was really good. I'm starting on my right. I need to start on my left, or I'm wanting to start on my right. Yeah, that's feeling good. And I'm only 10 feet from the basket right now, so I'll have to back up a bit and see how it feels. But right now it feels good. I feel like I'm hitting smack dab in the middle every single time, which is awesome. All right, so now let's try doing a small walk up. I'm not gonna run or anything, just a nice 1, 2. I feel like I'm starting to get a feel for when I have my weight on my right foot now, but I know if I go too quick, if I'm not thinking about it, I'm gonna mess it up. See if we can do it. Dang. That was right in there. For those of y'all who haven't seen my previous videos, I've got this right at shoulder height so that I know that I'm throwing straight. Obviously from 10 feet, you know, there's a lot that can change if I were to throw it from farther, but we'll give it a shot here in a bit. 1, 2. That feels good. I feel like I look really robotic right now with my step up, but I'd rather do that than do bad form for now. All right, that one was going way high, like a hyzer almost. So I think I overdid it. Oh! 10 feet away and I still hit the tree. Freaking crazy. Still a lot to learn, obviously, right? So I reached back really quick, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited at least until I had my right foot and then followed through, which I'm pretty sure he said multiple times that that's a big beginner mistake, and I know I'm definitely guilty of it. Man, I feel so weird right now. But it's really hard breaking habits, you know? And beginners have a lot of bad habits. I've been playing for 9 months now. It'd be cool to start competing by my year mark, but we'll see. That one looked good. Let's try this again. 1, 2. That also looked good. I think I'm starting to get a feel for it, but I'll still mess up, obviously, right? No one's perfect. Yeah, I'm reaching back. I'm reaching back like here. And it doesn't really make sense because it's like more natural to reach back right here. Anyway, let's throw this last one, see where it goes. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. I reached back at the right time that time. Let me go pick all these up. All right, I'm gonna try it one more time from 20 feet and see how it goes. And hopefully I don't hit the camera. All right, so I actually opted to put the the camera behind me because I am actually terrified I'm gonna hit my camera with my disc. And you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. But also, this angle should really show y'all what my feet are looking like, which is the most important part of learning this, how to actually move your feet while you're driving, right? So I think it'll benefit everybody, especially my camera, which I really don't want to break. So yeah, let's give it a shot from 20 feet. 1, 2, smack dab in the center. That's nice. It was a little low on the grid. I want to be more towards the top of the grid just because of my height, but I'm happy with that. 1, 2. Okay, I didn't really lean back and put my weight into my right heel. 1, 2. That one felt kind of wonky. It still ended up well. I feel like I just need to be a little bit more fluid with it and less robotic, but I'm happy with it either way. Y'all saw it went right where I wanted it to. It may have lofted more with, you know, a longer throw, but it is what it is. I really do feel like I'm getting that good rotation that everyone's talking about. He talks about that as well. It's not so much a hip rotation as it is, you know, kind of your whole body. I'm probably explaining that terribly, but watch his videos if y'all haven't. They're really, really good in my opinion. And they make sense. Even if I'm not a seasoned disc golf player, they make sense. Let that one go a little early. Let me try to be less robotic about these next ones. Go a little quicker. Same thing, but I also don't feel like I fully pivoted my foot. Because y'all can see when I actually pivot, my disc goes from facing the fence to facing the back. So if I'm not getting that full twist, I feel like twist sounds kind of weird. If I'm not getting that full range of motion, I'm not gonna throw it directly center like I want to, right? I want to stay away from the word twist because even he says like it shouldn't hurt your knees at all because you're not twisting your knees, you're pivoting from your feet. I started reaching back way too early again. It's because I sped it up. I'll figure it out. That felt a lot better. It was to the right, as y'all could see, but I would have gone to the left at the end since I'm a lefty backhand, right? I'd probably be happy with the outcome of that, but I want to aim for directly center. All right, last one. That felt so good. A lot of pros, you'll see them kind of run up like this. They'll go, you know, so they like kind of keep it tucked in. It looks like Schmeagle trying to protect the ring. They're like protecting their disc, and it's not until they get out here that they actually move it from right here. Have y'all noticed that too? I feel like they kind of...
Here's what I found.
No Siri. But anyway, I thought that his tutorial was really helpful. Hopefully y'all can see from a beginner's perspective how useful that actually is. Y'all should definitely give it a shot. Think about kind of pivoting from your feet. Don't like twist your knees or anything or you're gonna hurt yourself, but I already feel a difference. I'm gonna keep working at it, see how it goes, and yeah, I think it was a really great tutorial, so great job, DG Spin Doctor. Thank y'all so much for watching today. If y'all like this video, there's going to be a lot more like it. I'm also working on some cinematic stuff, going over the different courses here in Austin, and I'll be working on a series called Brews and Baskets. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of that stuff, and you can watch my journey as a disc golf player. But thanks so much again for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.